Welcome back, everyone. I am Melody from Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead with what I think is going to be the last and final garden haul. I went down there, I discussed that in my live, and just started ripping everything out. So it may not be laid out the greatest this time around for last haul, but this big basket is full. Jalapenos, long hot Santa Fe's, sweet Santa Fe's. There's just a ton of peppers. I said it was the year of the peppers, and I'm not kidding because this basket is completely full. Long hots, jalapenos, red jalapenos. I'm loaded. So if anybody has a great recipe for cowboy candy, I think I might try that this year. If you do have a great recipe, feel free to leave it down below, or you can send it to me on Instagram. Let's keep going. This bag here, which is pretty big, is full of peppers. Never-ending peppers. All different types of peppers. The rainbow pepper, some chocolate peppers, green peppers. Like I said, this year on the peppers, they did fantastic. Some red beets, parsnips. You know, I can never remember the name of these, but I showed them on my live. And Boone, if you're watching, she helped me to remember the name. So they're in a box that I had found. So I think I'm going to store this in the basement. So that's that. This is all the peppers. Picked every pepper we could find. Whole basket full of hot peppers. Sweet peppers, long hots are in this one. Just a different array of hot and sweet peppers are in there, mainly hot. Sweet peppers over here, some kale, some lettuces. The patty pan squash that I grew, I got 3. Aren't they cute? Probably not going to eat them, but I was thinking about maybe incorporating it into maybe my Thanksgiving decorating. We shall see. A lot of butternut squash. Some are very, very green. These were little, obviously, but that's okay. I wanted to get to it before the weather did. This one's just about ripe. So is this one here. So I just have them sitting out. This pumpkin is just about ripe, has a little bit of green left, and I have to ripen this one. Let's keep going. Some more okra. Even though I have a lot of seeds, I'm saving it for the seeds. This bag here, because I was separating tomatoes into this bag. We have a full green bag of tomatoes. It's a grocery store bag. And it is full of all green tomatoes. Some more littler tomatoes that are green are in here. Oregano, basil, sage, some basil seeds that I wanted to save. Eggplants, Japanese eggplants. All sorts of eggplants are right here. Some red tomatoes, some cucamelons, some onions. I wanted to save the seeds from some marigolds, some sunflowers, and obviously the okra that I've already showed you. That's an onion. Yeah, these are the red tomatoes. And I have this whole basket full of jalapenos, long hots, the hot Santa Fe peppers. Even if they were babies, I picked them all. So this was the bag right here. Let me show you this bag. If you can get an idea of the size of this bag. It took me and Jimmy to each grab a handle to be able to lift this. It was filled to the top with all this goodness coming out of the garden. So went down, picked it all out, and not too shabby. A little sad because it's going to be the last garden haul for 2020, but I'd rather have it than the weather get to it. And these tomatoes are decent sizes. They're just all green. Pretty big bag of those. I showed you that. All the butternut squashes, the sweet pumpkins. They're for pumpkin pies. this whole basket, lots and lots of jalapenos, completely full. All the peppers, some lettuces, lots of little lettuce, and kale. I did pick some kale, parsnips, turnips, red beets. I put it in this box, so I'm probably going to store it down the basement. And this is what the dining room table looks like in here. It is sunny and beautiful here today, so let me go this way, give you one last overall look of everything that came out of the garden. So, sad time, but it is what it is. We have next gardening season, God willing, and this will be the last garden tour of 2020. The only thing that's left down there are some tomato cages, and I think a few pots that I have down there that have like mint, things of that nature. So Jimmy's going to pick them up. So I spent quite a few amount of hours cleaning out that bag and trying to separate all this at least onto the table so I know what I'm dealing with. So I think cowboy candy is in order. Again, if anybody has a recipe for that, that would be awesome. Oh, sorry. That would be completely awesome because I've never made it before and I think I want to try it. And Jimmy's very curious of what it is as well. So if you have a recipe, leave it for me. And yeah, I got to it before the weather did, even though it's super warm here today. That's it. Last garden haul of 2020. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you all on the next video. Bye everyone.